welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing Bible studies for women, and I'm so excited about this because this past year I have really dove into some awesome Bible studies, and I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about them. I also have one that I did a few years ago, actually a while ago, that I had to mention because I thought it was so good. So if you guys are interested in hearing about some really good Bible studies for women, make sure to stay tuned because these are some of my top favorites that I think everyone needs. And this is the last one I did actually. It's called Seamless, and it's by Angie Smith. You can pick all of these books up at Lifeway Christian Store. I think they are actually all around the United States, so that's really cool. But this is what Seamless looks like. It probably has my dirty handprints all over it, like my makeup hands. But if you guys want to learn more about the Bible, in like the Bible in a bigger picture, just so you feel more confident and explain, hey Megan, just hey Ella, thank you guys for tuning in. So like this is such an amazing book if you guys want to have a workbook to understand the Bible as a whole. I've had the hardest time because if you grow up as a Christian, you grow up learning like all these little stories, hey Juliana, about like Noah and about Daniel, and you hear all these stories but you don't know where they belong in the Bible. And Angie, the author of this, just makes it so simple to understand the Bible. I feel so much more confident just like talking to people about Jesus and talking to people about the Old Testament. This is such an amazing book, so I would highly recommend getting this book, honestly, before any other book, just so you can understand it as a whole. I have the Seamless book too. It is so good. It's supposed to be a teen study, but whoops. Oh, there's two studies. So this is like the adult study, and then I think the pink one, it's like a pink version of this, is the teen study. But honestly, sometimes I think the teen study would be just as good because it's probably a little bit simpler. This actually wasn't very hard to understand, but it is a lot of homework. I don't really know what the teen version looks like, but guys, this is one of the best studies I've ever done. I really want to go through it again with another group of girls just because I feel like I didn't get all of the information out of it. And all these studies are super cheap too. I think they're like $11.99 at the most. The one I'm going to talk about at the end, that one might be a little bit more, but this has videos to go along with it too, and I think they're like $1.99 to rent or buy or whatever, and it's all by Angie. And so each week you have homework to go through, and then you watch the Angie does a little video, and it's so good to go along with the study. So if you want to do this alone, it's awesome, or with a group of girls, it's so good, you guys. So if you want to learn more about the Bible, you want to feel more confident, I would definitely recommend the Seamless study. It's amazing. Okay, and then I feel like I'm out of breath today. It's like really hot up in my room for some reason. I should probably turn down the heat. And it's like a really rainy day. Is it rainy where you guys are? It's like so rainy and dreary, but it's kind of one of those like cozy sweater days. So it's kind of nice just sitting here and talking to you. Hey Ella, you said yes. Where are you from, Ella? I'm in Tennessee right now. And it's actually kind of warm outside. It was like 40, maybe less than 40 yesterday, and now it's like 60 something, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's hot out. It's sunny here. Where are you from, Megan? Oh, thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, so the next one, just while you guys are answering those, is the book War Room. This is so good. I am obsessed with this book. If you guys want to learn more about prayer. You guys are in Chicago and Florida. That's like the two opposite, I bet. Not so much rain now, just a little chilly. Yeah, it's kind of hot and it's rainy. It's so weird. I'm like 30 minutes away from Nashville. No way, that is so cool. Okay, so back to the study, sorry. War Room, if you want a better prayer life, this is the book and the movie for you. Oh my gosh, she said the War Room movie made me bawl my eyes out. I know! In a lot of Christian movies, I'm kind of like, is this going to be cheesy? Like, what's this going to be like? War Room, oh my gosh. So you watch the movie as you go through this study, and it's so good to watch the movie again because it just like makes your heart on fire for God. It makes your heart like see that God is so real. When I saw that the older lady in this study or in the movie writes all her prayers down and like writes on the wall how they were answered, that blew me away. So I got this little prayer journal from Target, and I actually have gone through like probably 10 of these prayer journals, and I write down my prayers on one page, and then I don't write anything on the back page, and I'll like date them. And so on the back page, whenever the prayers are answered, I write them back right here. And I love doing that so I can go back through the book and see how God's answered my prayers. And it is so cool, guys. That's such a good idea to do. Yes, I love it so much because you see how real God is. Like, you just see him move, and it's so cool. Hey, Izzy, thank you so much for joining in. So I have seen so many of my prayers answered, and sometimes if you don't write them down, you forget, or you see it like one day and you're like, could that be God? You know, I don't really know exactly what I prayed. Was that God? Guys, if you get this and you start writing down your prayers, you are going to see him move. It is so crazy how real he is. So definitely do this if you are wanting to just have a deeper prayer life and become closer to Jesus. Get this book, War Room. I don't know how much this is, but it's probably about like $6. Hey, Stacy. And it's so good to go along with the movie, and then get a little prayer journal too, and kind of do what I do, like leaving the back blank until like prayers are answered. And so it's just, I'm so excited, you guys. It's awesome. Okay, I'm like out of breath, sorry. So let's see, which one should I talk about first? This is another study that I did earlier, I think actually right before the Seamless study. Where did you get the War Room study? All of these studies are from Lifeway, and you can get them on Amazon too, so they're all on Amazon. Thank you guys so much. You all are so sweet. So, No Other Gods. Hey, Kristen. No Other Gods is the next study that I really, really recommend. If you guys are struggling putting God as number one in your life, I would definitely recommend this, because everything, like, you don't even realize how much that you put other things before the Lord. Like, everything. Like, it could even be good things, like working out or hanging out with your kids or your husband or whoever, or your boyfriend. Like, that's not a bad thing, but if you put it before God, that's a bad thing. So can you do a worship playlist? I would love to do a worship playlist. I love worship music, but you guys know I love Lauren Daigle right now. She's like probably all the songs that I love so much. I second the worship playlist, yes. Lauren Daigle has been on my radio constantly. Her Behold album is so good. It's a Christmas album. And then her new album, Look Up Child, is so good too. So she's like my top. And honestly, what else? I just listen to like K-Love in the car. But I could definitely probably do a worship playlist. I just saw Lauren in concert last month. Are you kidding me? I want to go so bad. Her song You Say is my favorite. Me too. That's the best song ever. I love it so much. And it's so cool how God is using her. It's just amazing. Like, I feel like sometimes I can almost feel like I'm worshiping her, but it's so cool to see. I don't want to worship her. Like, I just love God more, how he uses her. And so, like, she's been on Dancing with the Stars, Ellen DeGeneres, Jimmy Fallon, and I'm just like, God, like, that is so cool that you are allowing her to sing in front of an audience of people who don't know you. And so I think that's so awesome. So if I ever get to go to another one of her concerts someday, I will be so excited. I saw her when she was a lot, I guess, less famous, in Knoxville actually, and she's so good. So anyways, back to No Other Gods. I got off on a tangent a little bit, but Kelly Minter wrote No Other Gods, and again, if you put anything else before God, he says blatantly in the Bible that that's a sin. So it's so good to read just to get your mindset back in, like, okay, nothing else in my life is more important than Jesus. No, nothing else in my life is more important than God. So just getting your priorities straight. If you need to do that, definitely read this book. Hannah, I totally love all your other videos, and I won the No Other Gods study. I don't live far from you. We should collaborate soon. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. Now, Izzy, did you say you live 30 minutes away? who lives about 30 minutes away? Where do you live, Izzy? So, no other gods. If you need to get your priorities straight in life, read this, because Kelly, like, definitely got them in order. Oh, Ella, that was you, Ella, sorry. Okay, so, let's see. My last study that I actually did in high school, but I still remember it being very impactful on my life, an hour away from Knoxville. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh, you're close. Okay, so the next study that I think everyone should do, thank you so much, Sam, is the Esther Study. Beth Moore wrote the Esther Study. I think this is a little bit more expensive because Beth Moore has, I guess, a ton of studies and she's just super popular. I think this one might have been like $15. But this is such a good study for women in general. It says it's tough being a woman, and this talks about if you've ever felt inadequate, threatened, or pushed into situations that seemed overpowering, this is the study for you. So it's just so cool to see who God uses to like do his work. I mean, Esther, like he used Esther to save so many people. So this book just shows, I guess, kind of like Lauren Daigle, like what he can do through you. Have you ever read Girl Defined or Love Defined? They are so good. Love you. No, I actually haven't, and I really want to. I've heard those are really good. Any good? Sorry, I missed that last comment. It went away for some reason. But yes, I love the story of Esther in general. It's a very short book of the Bible, so it doesn't take too long to read it all. And Beth Moore just really breaks it down. And so it's just so cool to be a woman and see like how much God loves you and how much you can do for him. And I just really love this book. So those are my top 4 favorite Bible studies. If you guys have any Bible studies that are your favorite, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below right now, and I'll write them down or something because I need some new ones. But right now I'm actually going through a Christmas study. I think it's by Rick Warren, and it's called The Meaning of Christmas with some girls, and it's only a 3-week study. So if you guys are looking for a new study, you can do that before Christmas, and it's really simple and easy. I'm about to go spend so much money on these. Sadie Robb's Fearless is amazing. Ooh, I need to read that. I love Sadie Robertson. So anyways, yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I know it's a little bit later in the day. I don't know, does this time work better for you guys? I've been doing them at like 10 o'clock normally, but I know a lot of you are like in school or work or whatever, so I'm so glad you guys can tune in. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye Izzy, bye Ella, bye Sam. This time works better for me. Oh, Rosie, I'm so glad you could tune in. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!